Hey KickFitters, we are back with Philomena to do another stretching class, and she's going to be working our upper body. All you'll need for this class is a block, or if you don't have a block, you can grab the 1000 beer book, or just kidding, just something of this thickness that will be able, you will be able to kind of, what are we doing with it? Sitting on it?
We're sitting on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. So just to stabilize yourself on, okay? Philly, what are we working?
Right, so we are going to be working our upper body. So think shoulders, neck, thoracic mobility. So how we twist our upper back, especially if you've been doing this shadow boxing with weights, you probably feel a lot of tension in your neck. So this is gonna alleviate all that. So the reason I have a block, and it's not necessary, but even, try to get a thickness of a book if you need to stack a couple, is because we're gonna sit right on it, and it's just gonna put us in a better position when we stretch our upper body. Because if you're not used to sitting cross-legged, you know, it's just a lot of weight on your feet. So you just wanna make sure you're sitting nice and tall, so you're not slumped here, you have that pelvis forward, and you're in a nice tall position. I hear Lindsay breathing already. That's how we are going to start. You know, we did this last time on our bellies, but you're just gonna take a second to check in, focusing on your breath, making sure that you're expanding all the way down.
I feel like although this isn't a yoga class, you could definitely play some Zen music, because I was feeling Zen last time. Sorry to interrupt our breathing. Okay, back to it.
No, I totally,
Let me Zen, Lindsay, let me Zen.
Zen.
So from here, now there's a position called cat and cow, which is sometimes done in an all four position, but you can do it from here too. So we're gonna inhale actually first, by arching, opening up our chest, little arch in the back, head is up but in a natural position. And then exhale, we're gonna reverse that all. So rounding that back, and then inhale, looking up, shoulders back, really looking for maximum extension, even squeezing those shoulders. And exhale. We're gonna do one more. Inhale, looking up, and then exhale. So now this is so good on its own, but we're gonna add in our arms, okay? So first you're gonna just interlace your fingers. We're gonna come up above our head. So now when we inhale, right, we are going to arch up and really push those palms against, reach them to the ceiling. And then when we cat pose, we're gonna flip those knuckles out and come over, okay? So that's the movement. Inhale, palms to the ceiling, and now flip those knuckles over and round down. So you can do this a couple more times on your own. Remember, when you inhale, palms face up, really getting good extension, and then hands out. Let's do one more together. So inhale, palms up, getting them as straight as you can, and then exhale out. Awesome. Let's just shake that out.
Shoulder.
Wow.
Yeah, right? Okay. So now we were up in our shoulders, and I'm gonna hit the neck. This is called actually neural flossing, believe it or not, or neck flossing, because what we're gonna do is kind of access our wrists and the nerve that runs from our wrist all the way into our neck, which could cause tension. So we're gonna start with your hand closest to me, and you're going to flatten your hand out. Now this, for me, I have really tight finger extenders, so this is a lot of tension for me right here, right? So your neck is forward, and you're going to actively be straightening that palm out. So now you're gonna tilt your head to the opposite way.
Oh boy.
And then back. So now these are gonna be really gentle. You don't wanna, you may feel some sensations down into your fingers, and that's what you're supposed to feel.
Yes.
So,
I feel it.
yep, tilt your head to the opposite way.
Yeah, you have to be really, you have to go really slow.
Back,
Yeah.
And breathe, don't hold your breath. Down,
Woo-wee.
and back, and release that. Shake it
boy.
out.
My neck is
Yeah.
tight.
Yeah, I went in like
You
hard
went
the
in
first
deep,
time.
yeah.
I was like, oh, hold on, too much.
Yeah, especially if you're on your phone, you've been on your
Yes.
computer,
Yes.
this is so gonna help that. Okay.
Times up 140%.
So now we're gonna do our hands facing down. So Same thing, hand facing down, right? And then we're gonna tilt over and back. So what you're really doing is like lengthening and then releasing that. Go one more time. Out, and let's shake that out. So you only want to do like 3 times each, right? So now this last one, our palm is going to be up, and this is actually kind of fun. You're going to bend your hand out, and almost like you're doing $1 million, like that. You're going to meet your index finger and your thumb. I'm sorry, that's what I think of when I do this. So you're going to come all the way out, and then up, so palms up, index finger and thumb, and then just like kind of tweak that pinky forward. You can do the face, and then release it.
I feel like I need a cat to pet too.
So then palm up again,
cat.
come
A
back,
hairless cat, yes.
thumb and index finger, and then release it. Oh, so this should be feeling all good in there. So let's do the other side. So
Okay,
first,
the other
remember, palm is facing out. You're really working those fingers as if you're pressing against the wall.
Whoa.
Once you have that, right, gently, you're gonna tilt
Woo.
that back over.
I feel it right in that
And
arm.
then back in.
And my wrist too, like it won't like,
Yeah, your whole shoulder just fires up.
oh my good lord.
Yeah. I feel it in my pinky a lot.
Ooh.
Okay, over one more time, out, and then let it all relax.
Oh.
Ear,
Yeah.
I feel it everywhere.
Yeah.
ear, wrist, finger, pinky.
All right, so let's go for the fingertips down now. Right, so get it up there, and then tilt that head over, and then come up. Tilt it over.
This is an easy one you can just do like sitting on your couch even, right? Phil?
Yeah, and especially if you've been
showing-
sitting at the desk or just using your phone, shake that out a lot, and you're just feeling so much tension up here. It really does help loosen all of the nerves up there. Okay, so the last one is where our palms down, then we're gonna face it up, right? Come in, and then thumb and index finger, little pinky tweak, $1 million on this side. I'm sorry, every time I do it, I think of it. Right, so come up.
I think I'm doing this completely wrong. I think I'm just doing the Dr. Evil.
Well, you want your thumb and index. It's funny, you can just put your hand like this, right? So
Okay.
palm up, and as soon as you touch that thumb and index finger together, for me, I get a lot more sensation in this
Yeah.
nerve that
I feel
runs
it.
all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then you could do the tweak. But if you're feeling it, even with just the contact, you can do that.
Okay.
So let's go one more time.
Oh.
So coming up, thumb and index finger, and then a little pinky tweak.
This completely.
I'm like so
It's
just
just
my
yeah.
neck into it.
Yeah.
I'm like, my neck's
There's
all
also
loosey-goosey
another
now.
one where you could do that.
Is that a real one?
Yeah, same
Shut
thing.
up.
It's like both sides.
What
Yeah.
is this?
But I just
oh my
thought-
god, I just picked my nose. What does this do?
I thought that would be a mess for you. See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I did not do this one. All right, so shake it out.
Alright, you can run around the house like this.
Yes.
I'm stretching. Dr.
Oh,
Evil.
it actually feels really good.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, so now your arm is going to be a little less than 45. So not quite touching the ground, right? A little bit up from that. And
Okay.
you want your shoulder down and back. And in this position, you're going to make little tiny rotations, like with your hand. As if you're holding a little ball, you're just going to do little circles. So you're going to go 3 back,
Okay.
and then 3 forward.
Okay.
And that's kind of just to loosen up what we just did too. So shake
Yeah.
that out.
Okay.
So same thing, 45,
Palm
shoulder
up?
down and back. Yep, palm up like you're holding a little ball. You're gonna go 3 little circles
Ooh,
out,
yeah, I feel that one.
and then 3 in. Awesome. Shake that out. So now we're here. We're gonna shrug everything up nice and tight, and then let it relax.
Oh.
Shake that neck. Right, so creating that tension and letting it go. So let's shrug again.
I don't
Zoom in on our faces.
And then-
Relax.
Wait. And one more time. Oh my god, it's so cold. And then let it relax.
Oh, Philly.
Awesome. So from here, let's just do big shoulder circles to the back.
I get
So
crunchy
one-
knees.
Really, yeah. When you come forward, you're really rounding that back, just like we did in that cat position, and then opening, trying to get those shoulder blades to touch in the back. So we'll go 3 forward, And then, oh, I said 3 forward. I was going back first. 3 back. Yes. Nice. Okay. So now we are going to, actually, no, I got one more for you on this seat. Sorry about that. But we're going to make sure we cross our right leg in front this time. Okay? Good. So you're going to reach your hands above, and you're going to cross that right hand in front of that left hand. Right? So just like this. Now you're going to flip your palms towards each other so that they're touching. Your palms should be touching. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Inside your palm?
Inside palm straight.
Yep. All right. Okay. So we're just going to slowly bend our elbows out. So you're sitting nice and tall. Bend those elbows out. And then straighten them out again.
Your palms are supposed to touch the whole time?
Well, I mean, yeah, you're going to try to make contact. So if you're not, let's say you're like this and just doing that stretch, you're still going to feel this stretch in your shoulders. But if you can do the rotation, you're going to come down. Yeah, see mine open up too.
Oh, okay. A little open.
Yeah, and then back up.
I was like,
3 more. Down. And up. So now we're up. We're going to twist to the right. And then release those hands and reach across. And then just let it drop. Yeah, you like that one?
I like that one.
All right, so let's cross our legs the other way now.
Okay.
Left leg in front.
This is more my style.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So now we're going arms up again, and now left arm is going in front, so we're twisting the other way. So first you're crossing, and then you're twisting those palms together.
Okay.
So nice and tall. And now we're slowly bringing those elbows out. Should feel good stretch across the upper shoulders here. And then extend it back out. And bring it back down.
Looks like these are somebody else's hands.
And
Looking
up.
like it's like a horror movie.
Oh my God, it will work hard.
Horror stretching movie.
And back.
Oof.
And now they're up. We're gonna twist to the left. Twist, and then release those hands and extend them out. And then release it.
Woo!
Yeah. Alright. So now we're done with the block. You can just put that aside.
I love the block.
Yeah, right? It's a nice way to sit. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna continue getting into these shoulders. You're gonna come to all fours.
Okay.
Okay, and you know how we always say in your push-up to arch your back up. So it's kind of like we're doing cat-cow, but we're really focusing only on our scapulas here. So you're arching up, and then you're kind of just gonna let your upper body, your chest kind of slunk between your shoulder blades. So if you could see my shoulder blades, like you should be able to almost feel them touching, probably touching. So you're gonna go and arch the back up, and then let them slunk. Do that a couple of times. Let them sunk. And if you have wrist issues, you can do this, from down here too. You just need more flexibility in your spine to get all the way down. But you're gonna reach up and then slunk. Awesome. So now that we're here, we're gonna do one stretch called thread the needle, which looks really silly, but it feels so good. You're gonna take your right arm and you're gonna slide it all the way through. So now you're gonna be coming down to the top of your shoulder. You're gonna lay that down, your head's gonna go down, right? And this arm is for leverage. You can use it. You're creating a twist and also opening up the back of that shoulder. You guys feel that?
Yeah, I see you do this one before class all the time.
Yeah, it's a good one. Thread the needle. Kind of weird. You're probably like, what is Philomena doing over there? This is what I'm doing.
Now you know. Now you can join her.
She's not listening to the floor.
She's
threading the needle.
What
She's
are
not
we about
talking
to
to
do?
the mat.
Yeah, not talking to the mat.
Tell
So
me
now-
what we're going to do.
She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be sweating all over you.
So now, threading that other arm through all the way till the top of that shoulder comes down. Remember,
This
you're
is my
using
best
that top arm for leverage.
Whispering sweet nothings to the mat.
Taking some breaths here. And you can control how much twisting you're doing, how much you're opening up just with that top arm as leverage. So let's come back up. We'll do 3 more scapular retractions. So arching that back up and then slunking down before we go for our second pass. arching up,
You really feel these.
right?
I love
And
anything
sliding
pinching my shoulder
down.
blades together. I love that.
And one more, arching up and flunking down. And we'll do one more, thread the needle. So we'll start with the right again, threading that right arm in. You know where you're going, so maybe get a little deeper this time. My buns are in the way here, but
Your buns.
my
Yeah, buttons.
Your buns.
And when I inhale here, I feel my whole back expanding. It really actually helps to deepen the stretch there
Yeah, I
too.
think when I take that deep breath, that's when I really feel it.
Don't forget to breathe.
Yes. And then let's come back up. We're gonna thread that other side. So threading the left all the way through, trying to get that back of the shoulder down. This should feel especially good if you've been using those hand weights.
Yes.
Haley feels this.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. So let's come back up. So now we're gonna go into Sphinx pose, which is a nice relaxed position. You're coming right down. Your elbows are right underneath your shoulders, right? So you're not just hanging out here. You're actively pulling your chest apart, right? So nice, tall, active position here.
Palms up.
Yeah, palms up.
Okay.
Where do you
Right, so
want
it's
where do you want to be looking for this sort of photo?
You want to be
Chin
looking
up?
straight ahead. Well, no,
Straight
not
ahead.
straight, just straight ahead. It's called Sphinx. Like think of an Egyptian Sphinx,
I
you know?
feel like an Egyptian. Sphinx.
Yeah.
Give me my crown.
Opening your chest, and this is kind of
I
also
don't
a
think they
smaller.
have crowns, Haley.
I think the Sphinx do.
Didn't they sit by the royal like a royal family? Now we're in England.
I'm thinking the hats with the flaps down.
Yes,
there.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Give me my flap hat.
Okay. So
There you go.
from here.
Flat.
Oh my gosh! From here, look, turn your palms over. We're gonna go into puppy pose. So we're gonna lift our body off the mat, and you're gonna lean back. So you want your knees as close to under your hips as you can get.
Oh boy, your
Right?
butt's up.
Your butt's up like a puppy. Think how a puppy plays. And here you want your chin up. So when I've done it a couple times, I actually can get my upper chest on the mat. So you really want
wow.
your chin down. You're not cranking it, but you are looking up because you want to create
I feel that.
your chest, like a little compartment for your chest to kind of.
Haley's got all the views. Right?
Yeah. God. Breath here. We're gonna go back to Sphinx. So sliding those hips back down to the mat, making sure your elbows underneath your shoulder,
Oh.
palms up, and really open.
That felt amazing.
Right? Going
All
back
on
and
my
forth.
sides.
Yep.
I bet you by the third one you'll get much closer to the mat with that chest.
Bring it on.
Again, so we're gonna lift our hips, flip our palms, lift our hips, extend those arms, and make sure you're trying to get that chin down. So really, like pushing your armpits open towards the floor.
Whoa.
Even
Holy
sliding your
stretch.
knees back a little bit will give you some more room. Yeah, it
I
hurts,
need a
but
break.
feels good. And come back to Sphinx.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, like you just get a little more like flexible every time. You just
Right?
Like,
Push
push like,
deeper, and then you're like, whoa, I'm too deep.
Ow!
Too deep.
But that's why I like this whole idea of dynamic stretching is going in and out of it a couple of times as
Yeah.
opposed to just holding it, because I really think you give your body an opportunity to get a little deeper. So last one here.
Oh boy.
So flipping your palms, lifting those hips, and make those adjustments if you need to. If you need to spread, put your knees back a little further,
Oh.
chin up. See, now my chest is much more open this last round here. Yes. And back to Sphinx.
Oh.
Yeah, last one. Opening that chest. Nice job, guys. Feeling good?
Feeling good.
All right.
Feeling great.
So now I'm gonna put you on your back. Don't fall asleep on me. So I'm gonna swing my feet around. Now here you can either have your knees bent or straight. I like them bent because it's more support my back. What we're gonna do is a snow angel, but we're gonna do one side each time. So your neck is relaxed, right?
Okay.
Everything's relaxed. You're gonna you're gonna have your palm up the whole time, and you are going to keep the back of that hand in contact with the mat entire time. Oop, my thing's in the way. All the way up straight. And then come down. So really, when you're down, you really want to think of opening that shoulder out. So sliding up.
You really feel like every degree of movement.
Yeah. And when you're up there, holding it in this full extension there, and sliding it back down. And we'll go one more time, so sliding all the way up. And back down. Awesome. Now before we get to the other side, we're gonna do one more thing with this arm. So you're gonna just bring your knees together and you're gonna drop them so you're in a 90-degree angle. So we're still working this same arm here, okay? And this is called chalk circle. So it's like you're drawing a little circle around your body. So your knees at 90 degree, nice little twist here. You're gonna start at your back and it's like your pointer finger is your piece of chalk. You're gonna trace, so your palm's gonna come up for the back, and then when you're over your head, you're gonna rotate your palm down, and you're gonna come this way.
Oh.
And then you're gonna reverse it. So palm is down, you're tracing your finger, and then when you get to your head, your palm goes up, so it's like you're writing with your fingernail.
Ah.
Nice, right?
So your finger stays in contact with the floor.
Yes, the whole time. So your fingernails, like drawing,
Rotate.
you're really getting up. Yep, you're working your full range of motion of your shoulder here.
Wow.
And down. Right, let's go one more time, front and back. So tracing.
Is this side no bueno, Haley?
No, my right side is no bueno. So this feels really good, but my right is gonna be like,
Oh boy. All right, so now let's come to our back again.
okay.
So we can do our one-sided snow angels. So again, you're gonna start nice extension in that arm, right? Your shoulders are nice and open, back of the hand is in contact, and you're gonna start sliding all the way up. Right, we get to the top, you're gonna hold for a sec, and then coming down. Really working on rotating the eye of your elbow up. So again, sliding up. And holding at the top.
Pop.
Oh, and then coming down.
Like a Rice Krispie treat, Haley.
Just my shoulders.
Yeah. So you're actively opening that chest all the while. One more time, sliding up. And come back down. Awesome. So we're going to do our chalk circles with this hand. So knees are together. You're going to drop them to the side, right? So starting at your back, your fingernail is down here. You're going to trace up. And then once you're over your head, you're going to rotate that down. Oh, buns are in the way again. And coming down. I'm much tighter on this side too,
My
for
nails
sure.
barely touching.
Yeah.
What's happening?
My nails barely touching the mat.
Stop
I
it.
swear.
At what point?
So again,
Down below.
yeah,
Like,
so
on the other
tracing
side.
up, and then when you get over your head, you do that little flip.
I am so tight here.
It's so amazing to me how one side of the body always takes all of that tightness,
Right?
You know? The other side is just like, I'm good. Okay, up, and then flip it over.
Oh,
Awesome. We got one more of these. Tracing down.
just gonna lay on my floor from now on and do these.
Yeah.
Chris will be like, "What are you doing?"
What do you do?
I'm doing chalk circles.
Yeah.
I'm drawing with my finger.
So now the last stretch we're gonna do is called a pretzel, right? And I think it's because it's a body pretzel. I've been Googling the heck out of like, why is it called a pretzel? And it's the only thing I could think of. So your leg, we'll do this side first since we're already here. Your top leg is gonna stay right where it is, right? So you're gonna let your bottom leg slide down, right? And you are going to bend that leg. And you're gonna reach with your top arm for that back foot, right? And you're gonna let your shoulder come down as much as you can.
Are you
Right.
stuck?
Oh,
And
Oh,
now, with your bottom arm, you're gonna grab that top leg, kind of right below your knee, right underneath your knee. And you're really supposed to just relax here. So you're pulling your top leg up. your
pretzel.
bottom down. Yep, we are officially bretzels right
Mercy.
now.
Uncle, what do you say?
We have a Haley pretzel, we have a Philomena pretzel,
Yeah.
and we have a Lindsay pretzel.
Order up.
So this is so good to open up your thoracic spine. So like the twisting of your upper back, really letting this top shoulder release down, taking that twist in. And again, when you breathe, it really like helps deepen that twist. I love this stretch. It like gets everything. One more breath here. Awesome, and release it.
Oh,
Oh my shoot.
Nice, right? So,
that is good. Oh my.
knees up. We'll go to the other side. So we got our 90-degree knees on this side.
90-degree knees.
We're keeping the top one where it is. We're sliding that bottom leg down, bending the knee, and reaching with that top hand.
Oh, can I get it? I don't even think I can grab my. There we go.
There you go.
Oh.
Right? So already you got a little twist in there, trying to work this shoulder down. And with your bottom arm, you're gonna grab right underneath the knee.
Oh, and there's something there. I get you.
There you go. And breathing. Ooh. So good.
I feel good.
And release it. And that is it. Come to your back.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm like a
Rock
little.
yourself.
That.
I hope that stretched everything out for you guys. It was so fun to come back. My second time out of the house since lockdown. So
Yay!
feels good. Bye.
Thank you, Philomena.
Of
Thank you.
course.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that and are feeling nice and loose. And we will see you soon.